Right guys, welcome back to the channel again today. Today we've got a bit of a different one. As you can tell by the thumbnail, it's an oil cooler. It's on the 1.8 XER, isn't it? Yeah, XER engine. I'll just show you Paul. There's Paul there. Hey. Right, this is his Zafira. Now, it's got an oil leak. I have started stripping the front panel down. Don't worry guys, that's quite easy to do. It's just 3 bolts, one there, one at the front, one up there. And the same for this side. And the front grill's missing. That's the only thing I've removed at the moment, and a couple of the studs. You've got the oil cooler, which is behind that manifold in there. So what we've got to do today guys, is we're gonna strip out the exhaust manifold. We're gonna take the exhaust off from the bottom down there. And then we've got all these little O-rings. This, I'll put all the part numbers up for all the O-rings and gaskets, etc. what you'll need. But to replace this one gasket, you need to replace all these little seals and rubbers and all these here. I've got all the actual part numbers here as well guys, so I'll be leaving those in the description as well, and I'll do each one what I use, I'll do a little what the part number is. Bearing in mind I have stripped some of it off, I'm going to start taking it up in the air. It's on the ramp at the moment, and I'm going to remove the manifold with a cat to get to the back of the oil cooler. This is the dreaded oil leak. We've got to still remove the exhaust system. We've got to undo these 3 bolts from here and here, and the one at the back there. They don't look too clever, so we might have a bit of trouble with those, but we'll easily get out of that. But yeah, once we get the exhaust out of the way, you'll be able to see the rest of the cooler, what's causing all the oil leak. So now what we've got to do, as you can see, is this is the oil cooler here with what I'm pointing to. This pipe here and this pipe here goes into the part of the oil cooler. So what we're going to do now is take the oil filter out, let the oil drain out of this, because we've got to undo this bolt here. There's a bolt there and a bolt there, and there's another couple of other little bolts, one down there. What's all hidden away, but once we get that out, we've got to undo this pipe here and remove this from the actual engine, and then start refitting all the little seals and O-rings. Now this is the stage where we're at. We've got the old cooler off. As you can see, all the gunk and all the crap. So what we've got to do is we've got to change out these O-rings. On here as well, we've got a pipe. Basically, this is the pipe. We've got to change this O-ring and this one here for these here. We've got the other ones. This is the gasket that has caused all the problems. That actually sits around there on the back of the oil cooler. I've just stuffed some tissue in there at the moment because I'm going to give it a good old clean up. just so it looks a bit more fresher and cleaner in there. And then we've got the oil pump, oil filter housing. There's the cooler, that's where that gasket goes into. We've got to change this gasket here as well, and I'm going to give it a good old clean up because it's looking worse than wear. As you can see, it's very nasty. So right, we're going to get all that cleaned up. We're going to clean inside here as well, where there's a little bit of build up of dirt, just so the rubber seals sit in nice and clean. So we're going to get that all cleaned out, tidy it up and start getting things put back together. We're nearly at the stage of putting everything back. Just turn this on as well, just so a bit more light. But as you can see, oh, let's have a look. It looks a little bit more cleaner down there. Right, I've fitted the O-ring on this one now, so that's all fitted on there, guys. The next step is all the gaskets. You got the oil filter housing and oil cooler. Just run you through the part numbers for each and individual O-ring. This one, which is this O-ring here, if I pause it on there for a couple of minutes so you can see the part number, that's the part number for that one. Right, now going over to what they call the snowman, basically, because it looks like a snowman. This is this one, so that's the part number for that. This pipe here will go in here and in there like that. Right, now these two O-rings are that number there, so that's the O-rings number for that pipe. And then obviously done that one. Then you got the big one which goes to the thermostat. This O-ring inside there is this number here. If you can see it. Let's see if we can, yeah. That's the number there. And the one on the end here, oh, sorry guys, letting it focus. Right, yeah, this one here is this number here. So that's the part number for that. So right, that's all the part numbers done. So now all the O-rings and the seals are all done. They're all fitted up. What I'd normally do is use like a universal spray, something, or you can use WD-40 as well. Is spray the O-rings up, just so when you're putting them into the housing, into the holes there and there, they won't catch or pinch. It will just slide in. It'll just easier for the O-rings to seat into. So basically now we're on this part. Basically what we're going to do is start putting everything all back in and start getting everything all fitted back up and get some water in and before we fit back the manifold, we're going to do a pressure test of the water system. Fill it back up, pressure test it, and make sure there's no leaks, because as you can see, there's lots of holes in that where it can leak from. Everything is all on now. All the pipes all sealed up and tightened up. All the oil coolers done. What I've got here now is I've got the pressure tester. Before I put the manifold back on, because I'm not going to be able to see these pipes leaking or the one down behind there leaking or anything. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pressurise it all up and check for the leaks. Now I've pressurised it up. I've got just over 10 psi of pressure in there, as you can see. Just checking all the little waterways where I've disturbed and changed. And as you can see, guys, it's no leaks or anything, bone dry. So now the next stage will be to fit the manifold and get it all started fitting up. Just very quickly as well, guys, that's right. On the manifold, we had one of the bolts snap off, which is this one here. I'm going to quickly do a little video of how to get out of that. It's in a tricky situation, as you can see. So I'm going to show you guys how to get around that if you're in dire straits or get caught out with it. So, right, be back in a minute, guys. Right guys, that is it for today. Everything's all done, just to quickly show you. Had all the checks of it, everything's all back together, it's run up. No leaks or anything. As you can see, the water's still holding its water and that. So, right guys, that's it all for today. Nice little one for the oil cooler on the Zafira. So, right guys, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. Thanks for all the new subscribers. And if there's anything out there you would like to see, or if you've got any cars out there you want fixed, or anything, just bearing in mind guys, it doesn't have to be Vauxhall, it can be any make or model. So if you've got any problems out there, don't forget to hit us up. I'll leave my email in the description, and I'll leave my Instagram on the description as well, so you can link me up. All right guys, well listen, have a good one guys. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, thank you.